Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing the ornament jar mold from Resin Mold Box. This came in their December subscription box. I am just adding in my white alcohol ink. I'm going to mix that into my already stirred resin. I am going for a snowball looking ornament. It has a lot of details, snowflakes and indents and raised up lines. It's pretty, but it's going to be difficult. I'm going to add glitter, of course, because we want it to sparkle and shimmer like a snowball. So I'm going to give that a good dose of glitter. Yes, it's snowing glitter. Stir that up. Try to get that mixed in. I am adding some clear Elmer's glue just to help suspend and spread that glitter out throughout the whole piece. I don't want it sinking. Give that a good stir. Get it a little gloopy in there. It's not too gloopy. And we are ready to pour. I'm giving my top a spray of isopropyl alcohol, and it has the little hanger, I guess you would call it, at the top. So I want to make sure that I get enough alcohol spread out through there. So I poke around a little bit with my finger. I'm going to pour a little bit of the resin in there, and then I'm going to grab my silicone tool and poke down in there, make sure there's no bubbles. Move that around. Pour some more in there, and I'm going to bring it right up to the top almost. It does have a lip on this ornament lid, so I want to make sure there are no bubbles in that lip. So I'm going to go around with my silicone tool, poke around just a little bit, add a little bit more, and I'm going to poke around in there again just to make sure nothing's hiding. I don't see any bubbles, but that doesn't mean anything either. They still could be hiding in there. So I am poking around a little bit more just to make sure. And it looks pretty good. I'm going to give it a little drizzle just to top it off, give it a little bit of a dome. Alright, I am satisfied with the dome on that. Looks pretty good. So I will get to spraying the base of the jar. And I am going to give that a good swoosh around with my fingers. Try to make sure I can get that bottom edge. I want to make sure there's nothing gonna get stuck in there. So I pour my resin in, just pouring enough to cover the bottom. I want to give it a little squish, squeeze it around a little bit, make sure there's no bubbles down on that bottom edge. Just squishing and turning, squishing and turning. Go all the way around. This will help force bubbles up if there's any down there. I don't see any coming up. I think I gave it enough spray of alcohol. So I am going to continue pouring. I'm going to fill this up and give it a dome. Then I will set it aside for the night and be back tomorrow for demold. And just like that, we are back. Time to get this demolded and see how it looks. It is still a little bit soft around the edges, so I'm trying to be careful. There we go. Got that out of there. I am going to have to drill the top because it does have a little bit of thin cured resin in there, so there is not a hole all the way through. You can see right there. But I am going to wait for it to be completely cured because it is still a little bit soft. I can't trim it or anything. I don't know if you can see on there, but if I try to trim it, I think I'll just tear the whole piece. So I will wait on that. Let's get the bottom out. I'm going to give this a little spray of alcohol to try to get the bottom seal broken and get it out easier. Just smoosh it around a little bit. You can see it coming up as I move my fingers around. It really does help. Or you could use soapy water as well. But I just have the alcohol handy right close by, so I just use that most of the time. And look, it slides out pretty easy. There we go. Turn my mold right side out. Dry it off a little bit from the alcohol. And let's take a look at it. Look at the sparkle. I hope you could see the sparkle. It's so shimmery. Look at those snowflakes. And that ribbon band and half snowflakes on the bottom. And this is too soft to try to trim as well, so I'm gonna wait for this to completely cure. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm doing these snowflakes. Let's try the lid quick. Lid fits good. Oh, the lid is sticking. It is not cured enough. Do not leave your lid on there. It'll be stuck together. I like it. It looks really good. Oh, decorating. Alright, I'm just using a paint pen. That's all I'm going to do. And we're going to speed through it because this took forever. There was so much detail, so much fiddly lines to deal with. You'll see. Okay, I have to admit, as long as it took, I think it came out really good. And I gave you the shortened version, but so much detail. Be prepared for detail if you do this. Here's some pictures for you. Thanks for watching.